everyone. Welcome to the LTVplus podcast. And thank you for joining us today. Today, we have a very special guest in our second episode. We're going to be talking to Mr. Joed Aquino. He's the head manager of the Business and Technology Solutions Department of LTVplus. To think that Joed started as a part-timer and got promoted all the way right now to heading the Business Technology Solutions arm is just crazy. So it's been an incredible growth so far, and we're definitely going to be talking about that later in the episode as well. But yeah, we're so excited to have you. Welcome, Mr. Joed.
Thank you for having me here, and happy to be here in your podcast.
Of course. And today we're going to be talking about something special that Mr. Joed has so much experience in. We're going to just be talking about automation in CX and how this is really changing the game for businesses in general, e-commerce businesses, and especially some of our clients as well. So we're just going to get right into the episode. Yeah, it's literally taking over, not to sound post-apocalyptic or anything, but it's everywhere. It's in all the business processes these days, and it's taking some interesting trends in e-commerce specifically, right? So from chatbots to even shipping updates, business automation and everything. So I'm just interested to know, Mr. Joed, what are some current CX trends or automation trends in CX that you're really excited about?
Actually, there are a lot. Number one is the hyper-personalization using predictive analytics. So technically AI to analyze vast amount of customer data in real time, including your browser behavior. It really sounds weird, but every social media platform is using AI as well to record your purchase history, social interactions, your interests, and it's being used to craft individualized customer journey. So this goes actually beyond the basic personalization, like using customer's name. When using a chatbot, they're just replying using your name via email. AI can now predict what the customer might need or want before they even realize it, right? Another thing is AI-powered agent-assisted tools. So for this one, since we are now integrating slowly with AI, we are now revolutionizing how human agents work by providing real-time support during customer interactions, and AI can surface relevant information from the knowledge base. So we are using AI, we are training AIs to feed them with knowledge base, and then those knowledge base or those AI platforms are being used so that they can help our agents look for specific answers from the knowledge base itself. Another thing is the generative AI for content creation and personalized communication. So as we all know, LTVplus also offers social media support, right? Social media customer service, and generative AI is actually moving beyond just, AI chatbots. Now it's being used to create personalized emails, content, product descriptions, and even responses to customer inquiries, all tailored to individual customer profiles. So these trends are exciting because they promise to deliver more efficient, effective, and ultimately more human-feeling customer experience, blending the AI with genuine personalization and some sort of empathy. Yep.
All those trends sound so interesting. Something that really stuck out was the predictive analysis, right, for AI. There's something me and my sisters always laugh about as well. We always say like our phones are listening to us. So I don't know if this ever happens to you, but I would literally be talking. I don't even have to type it on my phone, right? I'm talking to my sister about something, and the next moment that thing is popping up on Instagram. It's popping up everywhere. Even recently, I was using my AirPods and I was on my phone. So speaking automatically just connects to Siri, right? And I was looking at something on my phone and I just said, I really wish I knew the price of how much this thing would cost. And I could swear like my Safari literally just opened up and they were like, price options of that particular product. And I was like, this is so crazy, because I never thought like I had gotten, that far. But it's just crazy. And I think one of my best parts about this is with AR and VR specifically. So even if you shop beauty products, there's this thing Fenty Beauty does as well that I really love. So on their page, they have like skin testers. So if you're looking at foundations or powders and things like that, you can literally use the VR on their website to test on your skin. And that was just mind-blowing to me the first time. So I'm really excited about AI as well. But I think what's really tricky is for some businesses, especially traditional like brick and mortar businesses, for example, they don't really know how to implement the AI processes. So just judging from your experience with our internal stuff as well and just with our clients, how can a business pretty much set themselves up, right, for automation? Like how can they join this trend, stay ahead? Are there certain training techniques that the staff may need, or just how can they get started?
Right. So there's a common misconception about automating an AI, right? Some traditional businesses would think that, when I deploy AI, everything will be automated. I don't need to do anything about it. But the real deal here is that there must be someone who's managing the knowledge of AI regularly, because, customers as well as AI is evolving. Challenges or new customer drivers will be presented to your AI chatbot. So there must be someone who's managing the back end of the AI. And that's why our AI researcher or AI specialist is here to help them do all those things. In terms of staying ahead of the digital transformation, we just need to focus more on continuous partnership with your AI developers. Let's say for LTVplus itself, you need to be consistent in connecting with LTVplus so that, our staff can ensure that all of your knowledge base within your AI platform is updated.
Okay, and what would you say specifically, right? Because I know one of the biggest problems for companies that are trying to, automate their processes is data privacy and security, because that's a big thing with AI. People are always scared of their data being leaked or used in some way. So how can you secure the data of your staff, your employees, your clients as well, while automating these processes?
Good question. So I don't want to brag about it, but we just recently got ISO certified for information security management system. Having that said, we are doing for every AI implementation or any AI product that we are going to be using, we are doing some information security due diligence. It means that there will be some checks. We need to ensure that there are penetration testing that is happening within those company or those AI company that we are going to be partnered with. We are checking all of the security aspects of those company and make sure that all of the information will be stored safely, or if in any case there is a backup for them, if in any case there will be an issue in terms of operating the AI chatbot or any AI services.
So getting these certifications as well go a long way to helping your clients, I feel, also feel reassured, right? If they know that you are a brand that's doing this, but you have these certifications, it's like an extra backing or an extra boost as well. So if a company is deciding to go on this digital transformation journey, would you recommend them having a specific department? So like how we have the business technology solutions in LTVplus, right? The different arms under that. Or would you recommend maybe finding small ways to automate each department? Which strategy do you think works better?
It actually depends, because for the meaning of LTVplus itself, we always put the plus in every customer. So we don't just recommend just an AI chatbot. We also take a look at whatever things that they may be needing. Say, for example, they might need staff or live agents who needs to be online within this particular time. And then on some particular time, there will be AI deployment just to ensure that they are covered 24/7. So we can automate from customer inquiry to order processing, to order cancellation, to all other stuff within your e-commerce business. But there's a limitation to that. And during the discovery for LTVplus, that is where we are going to determine which of those processes we are going to automate or feasible to automate.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Let's bring it back home a little bit, right? Because what we do majorly is outsourcing, CX processes or customer support processes. So for our clients, what have you seen is like the major reason they choose to automate processes in their customer experience in general? What are some pain points that they have that make them turn to automation as a solution for that?
Number one is when your company goes global and you have limited customer service. So technically, if you go global, you need 24/7 support so that someone will always be online to answer your chats, your email, or whatnot, or social media, right? So this is where automation comes in. So if you deploy a chatbot or a virtual agent into that particular time, if you have limited staff, there will be someone virtually who can assist your customers, which if in any case, the live agents can still contact, when the hoop or the hours of operations comes in.
So aside from expanding globally, for example, right? So do you think, does that mean small-scale businesses don't really need automation?
Actually, the globalization is just one general sample or example of what to automate. There are lots of things that we can automate, such as, let's say, whenever you are responding to a customer and you need to look for an answer from your knowledge base, you can use AI to check if, am I going to respond correctly to this customer? Or how can I make my reply better to, let's say, if a customer is aggravated, you can ask AI, what are the things that I can say to this customer so that I can help out the customer with that. So yeah, there are lots of things, and not only large companies can use automation or AI. Even the small company can actually use AI. Actually, for AI automation itself, it is pretty much suggestive to use AI automations if you have limited number of staff. Because instead of, answering customer questions or FAQs or simple questions, simple colors or availability of the product, AI can do that already. And then your staff or your live agents can handle those complex inquiries, questions of your customers.
That's interesting to know, because that means AI definitely does reduce the workload, the time, the energy you spend on just redundant tasks. And I do hear it has a major impact on knowledge base, especially. Yeah, so that's just interesting to know. And so you can't have automation without the tools, right? And here in LTVplus, we work with like a couple of different partner tools. They're called Georgia's. We can go on and on about the CRM systems. So what are some of your favorite maybe CRM tools or your favorite tools that help our clients automate their processes?
Favorite? I don't really have a personal favorite. I love all of them, all of those CRMs, as long as they do have native integrations to all of the AI things that we can have for the reporting. It would really, really help. But so far, the best CRM, if you're gonna ask me, that I have tried is Zendesk, because their reporting is very complex. It's very useful. It's reporting friendly for the business technology solutions team as well. And there are lots of native integrations of AI solutions within Zendesk.
Is there anything you can recall that was like maybe super complicated, but Zendesk just made it completely easy?
Well, there is something. It's like manually setting up the chatbot before AI. Because we do have clients who doesn't want to go AI, right? Or doesn't want to use chatbots. So you will be needing to develop their own chatbot manually, just like the regular chatbots, right? And that thing would actually take like a lot of time for us to develop the actual chatbot, because we need to understand what are the customers' questions, what are the common questions, what are the answers for that questions. So it would take us a lot of time for us to resolve that.
So now we've been talking about automation, and it, even though we say it reduces a lot of time, it takes a lot of workload off, there's always the importance of like human touch, right? Customer support processes especially. So what would you say is like where the human touch shines in that automation process?
Human touch is always needed within automation because technically AIs are built for intent generation or answering. What I mean is that if you don't tune how your AI or if you don't train how your AI would respond to your customer, it will not help you in terms of customers' feelings, in terms of customers' anger or something. Because, well, generally AI would only tell or would only do whatever you told them. And on a daily basis, customer service evolves. So on a daily basis, or probably on a weekly or on a regular basis, there needs to be someone who's going to train your AI or your automation just to make sure it is still aligned to your company's business goals. Number two, we are echoing the AI assisted agents, wherein our agents are freely using AI technology that we are partnered with, just to make sure that they can have a more friendly approach, a more streamlined approach to their customers, and instead of using or thinking for, let's say, 10 seconds to a minute of your rapport for that customer, it would only just take you like a couple of seconds just to build a rapport and from the AI, and then just send it to your customer and get the issue resolved.
That's really interesting. Something I hate the most when I'm shopping in a brand or any kind of e-commerce store is getting those generic live chat support answers. When you're starting with the bot and sometimes they don't even say your name or anything. It's just like straight to the point and one response after another. I think there's always going to be room for the human touch when we're talking about AI in any sense. Yeah, that's interesting to know as well. Are there any case studies of ours that you can say automation really made a huge impact or like really helped their business processes? Or even from our internal team as well, because I know you guys are doing a great job with that. So yeah.
Well, the best example is deploying AI in our talent acquisition team. So instead of us hiring multilingual support, right, or HR or talent acquisition staff, we just deployed an AI who could speak a lot of languages and assess their fluency, ensure that, they are fluent to that particular language, and grade them according to how fluent they are. So with that, I think pretty much our screening process, especially for other languages, has improved a lot, and we don't really need to hire multilingual staff, which would actually normally it would cost a lot instead of just hiring an AI who can actually screen them. So
for that AI tool, was it something we had to build or program or fine tune ourselves, or is it like a tool that already comes that way, like a language processing tool?
Yeah, it's actually a partner of LTVplus. So our AI research, or we do have an AI researcher who go over the news, internet, or whatever platform it is to search for the best AI tools that we can partner up with and use it within our company or offer it to our customers. So yeah, we have a third party or a partner who helped us with this particular project that we had.
Okay, that's really interesting. Is that the Halo partner? I know we were celebrating our AI addition into recruitment one time, but I wasn't sure if that's it. That's it, right? Okay, that's great. So I think that leads me to my next question, right? So how do you measure the results of your AI to be sure that they're actually doing the job that they're intended to do, right? Were there any metrics in particular that we track? Just any ways we measure the results of automation.
In terms of customer service automations, we always make sure to check the performance of that particular AI chatbot. It's actually part of our business analytics to check the performance of the chatbot itself. All right. So if let's say chatbots should have lower response time and technically lower resolution time if it's just an easy conversation or an easy call driver. It should not take long for them to resolve it. So if it's longer than the usual, then that's the time that we are going to do a deep dive analysis, check why the chatbot taking long to resolve an issue, why are the chatbots driving a CSAT. So yeah, there's a lot of KPIs that we can implement within the chatbot. You name it, whatever KPI live agents have can be used to measure the chatbots itself.
I guess that's why it's important to get tools that also have deep and thorough analytics, right? And can show all the results and make it easy to understand as well to the agents. So, okay, that's really interesting. Joed, where do you see AI headed next? Do you think, they're gonna take our jobs? Do you think we wouldn't need any more customer support agents? Where do you see it headed next in terms of customer experience?
To break the fear amongst all of the customer service agents, right? AI is here to simplify our tasks, right? It's not to take over our tasks, right? Because AI can eliminate or reduce those redundant or repetitive tasks that we may be doing, or those simple tasks that, could have been resolved by a chatbot. And our customer service experts or our agents or our staff can definitely help improving how the AI responses. Because technically, customer service agents are the frontliners, right? They know how to respond to a customer who's mad. They know how to respond to a customer who's happy. Now, these customer service experts, live agents, can actually train these AI on how they can, they can respond to these particular type of customers. So taking over customer service experts or live agents, I don't think it's going to happen.
Do you think that could be like a new job position, and your experience probably needs to be a customer service agent and things like that? Okay. So backtracking now to your career path so far, because I mentioned earlier in the podcast that Joed has had a very interesting career journey in LTVplus. You started part-time, I think, and now you're leading the business technology solutions. So could you just walk us through your career a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I started in LTVplus as a part-timer. It was a launching campaign for LTVplus. So since it's a part-time, I get transferred over to lots of campaigns, lots of services that LTVplus offered. And then there has been an opening for a quality analytics position, and I tried applying, and I got promoted as a quality analyst. Then during my time in the quality analytics team, I developed dashboards and reports for the quality analytics team to automate something, because sometimes analytics or quality analytics tasks are repetitive. So what I did was I looked for a way to automate these tasks manually without AI. AI was never a thing back then. So yeah, I tried to automate that, and everything works fine. And then there's an opportunity to become a business analyst. I tried business analytics, and then I got promoted as a business analyst. And then I was able to help LTVplus identify manpower gaps within campaigns, and we were able to increase the manpower of LTVplus. So when I became a business analyst, we found out that there are lots of opportunities for every businesses. So we can actually help these businesses grow by, helping more customers. And when we mean helping more customers, we would require more customer service experts. So during my time in business analytics, I was able to help out with LTVplus growing the number of employees that we have. So after that, there's a need for us to do some IT stuff. So since I've been in the IT industry for quite some time, I helped out, regardless if it's part of my job description, because I just want to help. There's an opportunity to help, then I'm going to help them. And then IT has become part of the business analytics, and then we hired someone for the IT department, hired someone or another staff for a business analytics, and then it became a business technology solutions where it houses AI, information security, information technology, business analytics, anything technical is within the business technology solutions. And now I'm currently managing the business technology solutions department.
So you mentioned that you had a technical background, right? So was this before LTVplus? Had you been working with tech before that?
Yeah, I worked as an agent as well, as a technical support agent, and I'm doing some software development on the side as a side hustle. Yeah, that's where the background came from.
I like to do a rapid fire round just to wrap it up. So I'm going to be asking a few questions, and I just want you to say the first answer that pops into your head. Okay? So your favorite AI tool of all time?
Favorite AI tool of all time? Hello AI.
Okay. If you had a dream CX process to automate that maybe currently isn't being taken advantage of, what would it be?
Probably auto outbound call or lead contacting machine or something.
Right. I feel like marketing tools claim to be that, but okay. How about your biggest customer experience win?
I don't know. I think I've been in the industry for the longest time, so everything that you can imagine happened in the customer experience or customer service, right?
Yeah.
Even the smallest thing that you can think of, it may happen and it happens within, the customer service industry.
The last question is, what would you say the biggest misconception about AI is?
That AI is going to take over the world. So yeah, it's not just make sure that the AI software that you are using is highly trusted, recommendable, or there's a credibility to those AI developers. Avoid using free AIs because if the tool is actually free, you are the product. So it's better if you're going to do some self due diligence or due diligence for yourself. Check for any security system that they deploy. Check for information security management if they have one. So yeah, that's it. It's not gonna take over the world. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, just to wrap it up, Joed, what are 3 things you think every business should know about digital transformation?
Don't be afraid of improving your processes. Don't be afraid of upskilling your people. And don't be afraid of using new tools to enhance your business.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Joed, for joining this episode. It was really great talking to you. And thank you everyone for listening as well. Please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube for more episodes like this. Follow us on all socials and share this with a friend that needs some AI automation in their business. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Joed.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.